At central office, the cash payment of wages and salaries is made by Finance Department. Another FD responsibility is to account for checks from all over the world. Not only checks, but travel warrants, saving certificates, and other instruments of payment. The order book is the usual way of paying pensions, family allowances, and some other benefits. When orders are cashed, the paid orders are sent by the General Post Office to FD, over 500 million every year. Bundles of paid orders are held for a period before destruction, as a search will have to be made in cases where books are alleged to be lost or destroyed. Regular percentage checks are carried out and may lead to the discovery of benefit fraud. The Post Office also sends in cashed postal drafts. Every month, local offices submit copy sheets of the drafts they have issued. In the machine bays, a card is punched for every draft and every copy sheet, and the totals are reconciled monthly. Reconciliation is done by tabulators, which expose any discrepancy. The final tabulations provide a record of all drafts cashed. From this, the General Post Office is reimbursed from the National Insurance Fund for the payments made over the counter. Totals like this are more impressive than those usually seen on travelling and subsistence claims. Audit is another FD responsibility. In Records Branch, shuttles and card postings are checked daily. Ledger sheets must be authenticated for pension awards, overseas group cases, and for family allowances. Of all the branches, FAM is probably the most self-contained. Local offices do, however, check birth certificates and take in first claims like this one brought in by little Mary Coles. The claims come to the embossing and printing section. Details of identity are embossed on metal plates from which various documents will be printed. With a new claim, ledger sheet and index slip are required. Though there are two types of index slip, only the claimant's is printed. The others for the children have been written by the claimant when completing the claim form. The slips are essential because children who count for FAM purposes may be placed in different FAM families from time to time. The actual award is made in ledger section. In ledgers, the clerical officers have insurance officer powers and can therefore decide claims. For Mrs. Coles, the award for her two children is straightforward. Each day, order books for new claims, like Mrs. Coles, for yearly renewals and for replacements, are drawn from the stockroom. Under security conditions, the books are matched with the ledger sheets and then prepared. The metal plate is used to print the order book cover and an award notice for Mrs. Coles. When her book has been enveloped, it is sent to the post office of her choice. When books become due for renewal, the metal plate is again used to print renewal schedules, which are compared with the ledger sheets sent to renewal section from the ledger section. After the schedules have been checked, the metal plate will later be re-embossed to incorporate any amendments before the renewal order books are printed. Renewal order books are sent to the post office about 3 weeks before the current book expires. Changes of circumstance are the responsibility of ledger sections. Here, the ledger sheet gives a life history of each FAM family. The last 2 digits of the FAM number determine which of the 100 ledger sections will maintain the record. For Mrs. Coles, the appropriate section will be 88. Not only children at school, but those in hospital, in the care of local authorities, apprentices and others may be included, providing a variety of work for the ledger clerk. By contrast, Stanley at an approved school would not rank for payment. Looking after the central office site and providing services is the Ministry of Public Buildings and Works. There are, for example, a number of first aid rooms to be equipped. The blood donor unit visits the central office regularly. Among the amenities, there is a post office and a couple of banks. Most of us are on our way home at 4:30 in the afternoon, though some of us will be staying behind to snatch a cup of tea at one of the cafeterias before going to take part in one of the 30-odd activities sponsored by the Sports and Social Club. We may be rehearsing an operetta or a play, attending classes in physical culture, judo, or Scottish dancing. At the weekends, playing golf. Or perhaps hockey. or with a knapsack on our back, joining a group of walkers and exploring the fine Northumberland countryside. And while our girls are keeping fit, the army of cleaners take over, emptying baskets, dusting, and sweeping the many acres of floors. And when even they are gone, the night watchmen are left to make their rounds.